Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Stem Cell Cafe, where we'll be discussing the Sonic Hedgehog pathway and craniofacial development. No, not this Sonic. Let's get started. The Hedgehog pathway is a signaling pathway that's involved in the development of multiple things involving communications between cells in the body. Let's get started with the pathway when Sonic Hedgehog is not present, which is considered inactive. First off, patch inhibits smoothing, and by doing this, smoothing can no longer make their way into the cell membrane. SUFU and GLI have a complex in the membrane, and this inhibits GLI while it is binded. So when GLI proteins get phosphorylated by kinases and the other proteins listed, it then becomes GLI12R. This GLI12R makes their way into the nucleus, and then they can inhibit hedgehog proteins that allow for transcription to occur. When Sonic Hedgehog is present, it is considered active. Sonic Hedgehog inhibits patch by binding to it, and patch makes its way into the cell membrane. Since patch cannot inhibit smoothing anymore, patch and GPR161 then leave the membrane and get degraded by a proteasome. Smoothing that is enclosed by an endosome gets phosphorylated by all the proteins shown next to it and makes its way into the membrane that way. KIF7 then lets the GLI proteins and SUFU complex flow through the membrane. Then, GLI and SUFU separate and are not phosphorylated anymore. Lastly, GLI makes its way into the nucleus and can then bind to target genes that are involved in embryological facial development. So what happens if this pathway goes wrong and there's a mutation involved? First, let's talk about craniofacial development. It's the growth of several differentiated tissues that develop facial features. So if there's an SHH mutation, then there will be an issue with the development of the first pharyngeal arch because that's what it's responsible for. This is a condition known as holoprosencephaly, where the embryonic forebrain cannot divide properly, and this leads to one single lobe. As you can see, many birth defects occur because of this. Thank you for coming to the Stem Cell Cafe and reviewing the pathway of the day with us. References and the key to all abbreviations in this video are listed below. We hope to see you again and hope you have a great evening and learn something new today.